Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last few episodes we've been doing some item collection after we left the Phazon Mines, and so now we're here in the Phendrana Drifts. We have a lot of items to pick up here, and some of them we could have picked up a little bit sooner than this, but we needed the plasma beam and spider ball for some of them, so I just put off doing them until now, until we could pretty much get everything just in one fell swoop. So we should be getting a lot of items in this particular episode. So in some of these areas now, you will see adult Shigos after you have gotten, I'm not sure exactly which items, but yeah, so they'll show up. Plasma beam is extremely effective against them, so make sure you use that since you have it. There's a missile expansion here that was trapped behind some ice, so you can get that. There should also be a lore entry in here as well that I'm not sure if I could have gotten the last time I was here, but I definitely want to make sure that I get it before I leave. So I'll take care of those guys, and the other missile expansion in this room is on a spider ball track, which you don't actually have to ride all of the way because there's ground below here. You just really need it to get up. So let's see, I'm going to try to keep my eyes peeled for the lore entry. It's probably down in here, actually. I had to guess. Was I wrong? Huh. This is Ice Ruins. Oh, wait. Oh, it's in Ice Ruins West. That's why. I got myself confused, so it's not here. But we will need to keep our eyes peeled in Ice Ruins West for that. Let's see. We should be able to just space jump and make it over to this door. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Got another security drone. These guys will go down to one charged plasma shot. Like, the plasma beam is by far the most powerful beam that you have access to. So as long as something doesn't resist it, which there really aren't those kinds of weapon resistances in this game, at least. Kind of had a feeling I wasn't going to make that. But yeah, it's pretty much effective against most everything. Even in, say, Magmar Caverns, where you wouldn't expect it to be as good, it still kills a lot of things really easily. So, we have a Cordate statue here that we can destroy with super missiles. Once we scan this underneath, we can get the missile expansion that's at the top of this tower. I don't know if I've pointed it out before, but you can definitely see it from the right vantage point. However, you pretty sure you need the spider roll in order to get this. There might be some way of getting it without it, but at least not to my knowledge. Oops. So our last bit of business in the Phendrana Shorelines area is to get a Chozo artifact, which is here in the Ice Temple. I think we've been in the, inside this room while the pulse bombs are here. All the other enemies are gone, however, like the baby Sheegoth, ice parasites, and such. Why can't I get on top of this guy? I know there's a way I'm supposed to be doing this, but I don't want to do it that way because it's not smart. Oops. I'm so used to the plasma beam being on the left side because that's how it is in the GameCube version. Like on the C left. Fun little thing you can do with that statue is if you go into Morph Ball mode right after you melt the ice that's blocking it, the game will just immediately activate the cutscene afterwards because you're in Morph Ball mode inside the slot. So, got ourselves an artifact. I believe it's the artifact of Sun. And with that, we're pretty much done with this area. So we'll just boost out. Much easier to go this direction than it is the other way because you have to actually jump up. It's always easier to go down. So now we're going to be going further into the Phendrana Drifts. take this little shortcut. Love the fact that they placed that exactly where they did, because it's just such a convenient shortcut once you have the space jump boots. Alright, oh, I think I know why I missed the one in this room. It's because I kind of skipped a certain area. So let's see, it should be, yep, there it is. So, Chozo lore entry has been downloaded to your logbook. As the great poison reaches even further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? There we go. That, it seems to be partially successful. The corruption from the Phazon has spread pretty widely around the planet still. There are a lot of creatures that have been influenced by it. Yeah, I think we just skipped by this. Before we actually move forward, though, there's a scan apparently that I missed in Phendrana Canyon, and I don't usually do the logbook quite as often, so I'm not terribly surprised that I missed a scan in this area. I'm just wondering where it actually is. Is it behind the boost ball? Oops. Okay, so platforms don't exist anymore. I really hope it's not there, because otherwise, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to it. Let's try looking on the ground level first. Scan, where are you? Doesn't appear to be down here. I'm a little worried that we might have missed our opportunity to get it. Looks like that might be the case. I don't know if we can really get back up there or not. I can't even get a good vantage point on it, really. And the platforms are gone, so we can't use those at all. See, I don't see a scan point in there still. I don't know if it's just farther in and I can't get to it or what. Well, we might be out of luck. There was one other scan that I think I have missed at this point that I won't be able to get in this playthrough, and that was one actually all the way back on the Frigate Orpheon. Like way back at the beginning that I just didn't get. I want to say it's in there. Oh, I'm going to try to see if I can get up there. And if not, then we might just be out of luck. Well, I did not have any luck trying to get up there. I mean, I can boost pretty high, but the problem is right at the end, near where you get the boost ball, it gets kind of weird and it stops you from like boosting well in that area. So I can't really get close enough in order to get up there, and unfortunately there's no screw attack in this game, so I can't use that to get there either. So what I think I will do is I will just get the scan in another playthrough, which I'm going to have to do anyways because of missing the Frigate Orpheon scan. So one of the nice things about the trilogy version is that your logbook actually gets saved between playthroughs on the same file. So I can use that to my advantage and actually still get 100% logbook completion. It just kind of sucks that I didn't realize that there was like a scan in that area. So won't be able to get that now, but I promise I will put it in. I'll probably just put it in somewhere before I just cut in right here. In any case, we're going to move on with our item pickup. Here in Ice Ruins West, there is a Power Bomb expansion that you can get by melting this ice, and then from here we'll keep moving deeper. Just kind of bummed out that there are 2 scans that I have missed now. But I mean, I kind of figured something like it would happen. I think those should be the only 2 though that I won't be able to get, period. So at least there's that. We can take this spider ball track here to avoid doing the water rising puzzle in this area. And let's make a quick stop at this save point. So all things considered, I've been doing pretty well with the logbooks overall, so I'm not too mad. Alright. So we have some more sentry drones in this room as well. Somehow that missed. Okay. So as with the other areas, once you return to the quarantine cave, there's going to be an adult Shigop here as well. But we're not really worried about that since we have the plasma beam, so we'll just take it out no problem. And there we go. So we need to take this spider ball track. And the expansion that we want in here will be accessed using these grapple beam hooks. There's a cute little tunnel just tucked away at the edge of the room here. And we have a missile, which, oh, I didn't point it out, but we're above 200 missiles now. Alright, so, now that we've gotten that out of the way, this was actually a, just right on our way, because we have more to do in some of the deeper areas of Phendrana as well. So what it's actually allowing us to do is bypass the entire right section of the space pirate base here, which hopefully should save a bit of time. But we're finally able to get this energy tank here, which has been staring us in the face for quite some time. And we won't be getting the last energy tank for quite some time, actually. So we're going to be stuck at 13 for most of the rest of the game. So we are making a detour here. It's dark. So the power went out in this area after we got the thermal visor. It is a little bit annoying that the turrets don't show up on the thermal visor, but I'm presuming that they're not running too hot. It makes sense. So we got some just regular old enemies. Enemies. Well, of course they're enemies, but Metroids. Man, this area is filled with more turrets than I remember there being. Still getting shot at by one. I think that's on the next level, though. There you are. Is that a single plasma shot? It might have been. I don't think the charge shot hit. And we can actually just ignore these Metroids for the most part. Oops. We need the wave beam. Ah, my aim is not the best today. Okay, let's turn the thermal visor back on so we can actually see. Okay, we have Shadow Pirates. He just jumped up to the higher level. Not really sure why, but right here. Okay, yeah, it definitely was a charge shot then. Luckily for us, we already got the missile expansion that was over there. It's kind of like, no, I want to do my speed tricks even though they don't really do all that much. Saves you a few seconds, you know. Gotta optimize everything. But our final objective is here at the top of the tower. I believe we actually have a scan on it already. Why did I change the plasma beam? Probably because I was anticipating fighting stuff, but we need to open the door first. It's kind of important. There you are. There should be more of them, but what we want is to destroy this and bring the tower down. Which will create a little hole in the floor. Oh, hey. Here, have a super missile. And you can have one too, because I'm so nice. And down here is just an artifact. Now, it is possible, at least in the GameCube version, to get this one without the plasma beam. You can basically trick out the game, and instead of melting the ice that I did to fire the missile at the part of the tower, you can just jump over the edge, kind of like around here, and shoot it from above. There are those walls there, but you can get over them and actually hit it, so speed tricks that I can't do. Oops. A little bit too close to the door. Alright, on the return trip here, we're just gonna... Oh, just ran straight into my face. We're not gonna bother actually fighting anything, and this is the wrong side. And of course. Yeah, I was trying to switch beams and I didn't actually switch beams. Yeah, stop it. You're being annoying. That guy took a lot of hits. Right, and now we're just gonna hop down as well. See, going down is a lot easier. Yeah. Alright, well, in any case, I think we've filled out about an episode here, so I'm going to leave you once I take care of these flying pirates. There you are. Let's say I don't want to leave you out. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime. I've been redxparasite, signing out.